Yo. Yeah, I'm gonna need the green screen. What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be talking about one of my favorite albums of all time, and my favorite album by Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Let's just get straight into it. Let's just get straight into it. Alright, yes, I know it looks stupid, but shut up. Okay. Let me just go off by saying this album's great, you feel me? That's what I always say in these because I don't review albums that I don't like. I also don't review albums that I don't really have an opinion on because I need to listen to the album again and again just to give you a fair verdict, you feel me? And this is one of those albums that I've listened to a whole bunch of times. And there is not one bad song off of this album. There's two alright songs, which I'm about to get to right now. Sorry if you hear that, but my basement is making noises. Alright, so we're gonna go start off with my least favorite song off the album. It's gonna have to be Shireen, because I feel like this one didn't really stand out, as Kendrick intros usually go. It's not like it's even terrible though. It's just alright, you feel me? And when you have intros like United in Grief and Wesley's Theory, this one really doesn't stand out to me, And the easy runner up is gonna be Backseat Freestyle. I know some people love that song, but as far as freestyles go, this one really didn't stand out to me that much. So yeah. Alright, favorite song, we're gonna have to go with Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. The reason why I love this song so much is it's just a really good climax of the album. It takes, so at the start of the album, which is the intro track, which is Shireen, the one I was talking about, it's more of him portraying himself and how he's just some immature kid that's just kind of crushing over this girl, you feel me? But then, just spoilers, just to let you know, but in Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, it talks about the events right after his friend is shot and killed, because the album is set in Compton, and I know I'm not explaining this well, but there's a YouTube video, I'll probably link it. It's a really good video. It's fully animated and it really goes into depth in the album. But so yeah, it takes place after one of his friends dies, and then there's this old woman that they come across, and she sees what happened, and a dude has a gun in his hands, and she eventually turns up to Jesus, so this album really just goes the main concept of it, I couldn't think of the friggin' word, is growth. And we can see how Kendrick goes from this immature kid, and then essentially in the end turns into a more mature guy, you feel me? All of that for just my favorite song, bro. Alright, next up is most underrated track. I might have to go with Poetic Justice, because this is a track that I've just loved ever since the first time I listened to it. Lyrically, I guess, it's actually pretty good lyrically, and it's good lyrically, even though it's basically just talking about some dude trying to steal his girl Shireen, you feel me? But this track is just one of those tracks where I just I don't know, I just feel good after I listen to it. I don't have an overrated track thought of. I'm gonna think of it right now. Okay, hang on. All right. After not being able to think of an overrated track for a while, you guys are gonna be disappointed. Because I feel like none of these tracks are even overrated. Like, even the most popular one, Money Trees, I don't feel like that one is even overrated because, like, although at one point it was really overplayed, it's just still a great song. It's just still a great song. And so that's the rest of, like, the song ranking, you feel me? So, like, I'm just gonna have to wrap this up because I'm not gonna make a 20-minute video on, like, an album review. Like, why does Fantano need to use 20 minutes to explain a freaking album? But yeah, this is like what you love to see with rap albums. You know, like it's not just like, you know, like rapping about like guns. You know, like this is why I feel like this. No, not I feel like this is why like Kendrick is one of the best rappers of all time. Not just the 2010s, but like of all time because he is just a phenomenal lyricist and he's just a great storyteller. Like making an entire story about like where he grew up and like where he's coming from. And I feel like you don't always see that, you know? And like uh he's also talking about how he came from the very bottom and then rose up to the top, you know? And as we could see with like other rappers like Drake, he was already privileged, you know? And I'm gonna think of one more thing to say. Hold up. Oh, and like this thing is enjoyable from start to finish. Like you don't even need to know what the story is. You could just like play this album and there's already like a lot of good songs on it. Like Money Trees, Mad City, you feel me? Swimming Pools, ooh, I do like that one. Poetic Justice. It's just so good. It's just so good. And yeah, it's just like one of those albums that like without even really knowing the story, I I still just love the album. And final rating, you know I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10.